Thanks for being with us, Judge. First, can you just kind of dive in and give us an update on how things are going in your area?
Good morning. Things are going fairly well, I guess, for day three. We have 42% of the county has no power, which is still a lot, but it's down from 73% had no power Monday afternoon. So we are making progress there. Our three energy providers are working. We see them out there working, and hopefully we'll have that number down to zero by the end of the weekend.
Yeah, I know you had some frustrations with how things were going power-wise. Are you feeling how are you feeling about how things are going now?
It's kind of hard to tell. Texas, New Mexico has a dashboard we can go look at. Entergy has a dashboard we can go look at. CenterPoint does not. So we don't have any ability to go kind of track them with real time anyway and find out where they are. But I do see the trucks out there, so I know they're here finally and getting people restored.
Give us an overview of just how people are doing in general. Are there particular concerns you have about, whether it's medical needs, food and water needs? Like, how are the folks doing out there?
That all comes down to power. If you have power, you're in pretty good shape. I got mine back late last night, so I'm finally in the haves, and the have-nots don't have power, and they're in a little bit worse shape. So it's uncomfortably hot. We encourage people find a place to get cool. We have cooling centers around the county that you can go to if you need to, but you can get overheated very quickly, and that's what we have to caution against. That and generators. If you're using a generator, please make sure you observe generator safety precautions. We had someone who put a generator underneath a window unit, and that carbon monoxide sucked up into the window unit and blew it into the room.
Oh,
So
my
that's the
goodness.
kind of thing you might not think about, but generators are great, but you've got to be careful with them. So,
Yeah, was that person hurt by that?
yeah, no, I don't think so. I think they caught it before anything bad happened. But that's something that most people, I don't know that I would think about it. Hey, a carbon monoxide coming right up and going into that window unit. So, and don't refuel them while they're running. That's how you start a nice little fire in your yard.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Goodness. I know. So your comments about CenterPoint, I know you were frustrated. We were just talking about it. CenterPoint responded to your comment saying that they took steps to essentially secure mutual assistance and support before the storm made landfall, and that crews were positioned in nearby locations for safety and accessibility. Your response to those comments, because they're saying that crews were already set in place before the storm hit.
When asked where were they located, they do not have an answer. So I am not exactly buying that answer.
Gotcha. Okay. What would you like to see happen next at this point, especially as we
point,
prepare for, more storms to come during this hurricane season?
at this point, get everybody you need here to get people's power back on. That's going to be a life safety issue. It kind of is already. So that is very important to me. Make sure you do whatever you've got to do to get everyone's power back on as quickly as possible.
And are there you've talked about some cooling shelters, but are there any other particular resources that you want to highlight to let people know about maybe where they can get food and water or things like that they might need?
From what I'm being told and what I see, it looks like most grocery stores are open, so they shouldn't have a problem getting food and water, the regular sources. The health district in Galveston County opened up a medical station charging facility, so if you need a medical device charged, they can help you with that at the health district in Texas City. Other than that, for the cooling center locations, they can go to gcoem.org and find the locations listed there. They're really well spread out across the entire county.
As far as debris in the roadways and things like that, all of that has been cleaned up, or is that still a work in progress at this point?
All of the debris has been cleaned up except for debris that might and have an electrical wire with it. So if it's got an electrical wire wrapped around it or tied up with it, we're not going to touch that. We're going to let the electric company handle that. But as far as just regular tree limbs and things, we had deputy sheriffs and deputy constables going out Monday afternoon clearing that stuff out of the road. So the county employees have been fantastic. Can't brag on them enough and thank them for what they have done and continue to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, my last question to you, this is just the beginning of the season, and this, certainly left its mark, but we still have the whole season. Is there anything that you feel like we need to be focused on, or you want to let people know about, to be mindful of, as we're still working through the rest of the season?
The same message we have year round. That's make a plan. And if you have a plan, did you execute it this hurricane? Build a kit. And I'm going to say, from a personal experience standpoint, add glow sticks to your kit. That was the only light we had for 2 nights. So that's something I had not previously had, but I will in the future. And then stay informed. Watch credible news sources like this channel right here. You guys put out good, accurate weather information that people can follow.
Wow.
Wonderful.
Glow sticks. Never thought about that.
Yeah, we'll get some glow sticks. That's a good tip. Thanks so much, Mark Henry with Galveston County. We appreciate it.
Thank you.